Hello, folks. Welcome to part two of the Sunday Big Show with my special guest host for the day, Mr. Charlie Wyckoff. Now, Charlie, let's talk a little bit about all this fraud going on. Tell us what you know about what's been going on in Somalia.
Well, you mean you look around and you see, and I'm just hearing numbers what these guys are telling us, right? I mean, we're talking about what, $2 or $3 billion or
Up to 9 billion,
Yeah.
maybe 18
Well,
billion.
I mean, that's so far over my head. I don't even know.
I know, right?
I mean, it's like a buddy of mine. He tells me about all this stuff that's going on in Washington D.C. and I see it too. I mean, we all see it. But what can we do about Washington D.C.?
Right.
What can we do about the Somalia daycares and all that?
In Minnesota.
Right. But what I'm seeing is the same stuff that's going on there. It goes on everywhere. I mean, it's not just hid out in Washington D.C. I mean,
In Minnesota.
right. I mean,
California,
yeah,
New York.
right. I mean,
Maine.
go to any big city, really and truly. And like Dr. Frank was talking about, now we got to worry about the little cities, the little towns, because that's where the corruption's growing in now. It's a lot harder to see it because there's no big media or nothing like that catching it.
Uh-huh.
There's no telling what our tax rate should be, right? It should be down around 10%, and we're paying what, 50-60%. When it's all said and done, I think it was Paul Harvey. Was it Paul Harvey? I think it was Paul Harvey. One of the last shows I saw him talking about, we're up to like 60% of your income goes out to taxes.
Huh.
I mean,
Hard.
when you get paid, you get taxed. When you spend it, you get taxed. When you
Uh-huh.
try to save it, you get taxed.
Through that.
I mean, it's tax all
Tax,
over the
tax.
place. And there's no telling how many, what I call double, triple, quadruple taxes we're paying on. Well, it's like property tax. My house has been paid for 15 years, and my property taxes continuously go up every year. It's crazy, ain't it?
It's very crazy.
Right. So where's all this money going? And then on top of that, where are they getting all this money to do some of the stuff that they're doing even in Mobile, Alabama?
Such as
Well, we got $3 million that was given to Top Golf.
Top Golf.
I mean,
government.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bash Top Golf, but listen, my company, I've been in business for about 30 years. Nobody's giving me $3 million.
No. Of course, you wasn't doing Top Golf. You was doing something else, but
Well, I mean, again,
that's
even
a lot of money.
yeah, and even here recently, I saw where some of our county commissioners were talking about, I'm gonna call it subsidy, a business in Mobile County that I don't know how many millions of dollars they
Requires public funding.
Yeah, they was going. It didn't
Subsidy.
require subsidy, but they was offering subsidy to them for
To
them to
start their
expand.
business.
For them to expand their business.
Ah,
And I mean, if you give me $30 million, I can expand my business too,
I know that's right.
right? But nobody's held accountable to that business being able to pay back that subsidy. Right.
And there's no way to tell where all the money's going from property
No.
taxes on, right? I mean,
Right. I mean, like your property. This is scary to me because a lot of this money comes down from Washington D.C. to our area for
social services.
home building.
Home building.
I mean, out there in the county where I'm from, out in the county, we got so many houses being built right now, and honestly, they're not worth $200,000. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I know what you're
I mean,
talking
you
about.
might think more, but
No.
I think these houses aren't worth $200,000. And these people are paying $400,000 for a house. Where'd all this money come from? Some cases it came from people that lived in New York City that sold a $5 million house, come down here and buy a $500,000 house that's bigger than the one that they sold, and so all of a sudden all of our property values go up. Well,
Uh-huh.
I hadn't got a raise in pay, right?
And your property taxes.
Oh
still
yeah.
going
So
up.
yeah, and I mean it's just some of it's uncontrollable, I'm sure, but a lot of it, our elected, and that's another problem we got to deal with is our elected officials that are running right now unopposed, right? I mean, how many? If you go back and if you look at the roster of Republicans or Democrats that are in politics, have been in politics for 15, 16, 18, 20 years. And right now they're running again with nobody running against them. How many boxes do they check for their campaign donations? Right now we got, and again, this is some hard stuff to deal with, but let's say the Porch Creek Indians. how many donations have they made to political campaigns over the past 15 or 20 years?
To keep the casino going.
With that and you know that donation is going to come due somewhere. Right? You're going to have to vote for, which you a lot of times vote against. Well, for example, our gas tax. Did you get to vote for a gas tax?
Hell no.
I mean, we're paying an extra, what, 10 cents a gallon now for gas tax? I mean, and that's a lot of money.
It
I mean,
is.
even
It is. It adds
yeah,
up.
Right. Even in Mobile County, just last year, they voted to I don't know what you'd call it, maintain that 1% tax on the city that they can go spend that money. That every one of the city council members has a pretty nice chunk of money they can spend on a ballpark or a sidewalk or whatever.
Yeah, for their community.
Yeah, to keep their community happy with what they're doing and get reelected. And and then who knows how much that money goes to the
Community.
well, a lot of it don't get to the community because a lot of it goes through the local media. That's one of the things I like about podcasts.
Ooh.
Right? I mean, they're not sending you money to have me on your air, I'm sure.
No, I ain't made a dime yet.
Right? Now, if you talk to them, they may pay you to not ever bring me back on the air.
Hey, give me a call. Let's talk.
Right.
Just kidding, Charlie. I gotta make some money somehow.
But
And start to GoFundMe.
right. Well, and that's what I'm seeing now is just like what we was talking about a while ago about the ICE protest. Somebody's paying these people to
You
protest.
know they are. Antifa's got to be behind it.
So where's all this money coming from? And what I've been hearing in the last year or so, I never heard about it until about 2 years ago. What they call the NGOs.
The non-government or non-profit
Yeah,
organizations.
they get all this money.
George Soros is behind a lot of it. There's a lot of people from China and Russia, not necessarily Chinese, but Americans and foreigners over there that are causing a lot of this stuff, making contributions to different groups, Act Blue and such as that. And they're all about the shady business, it seems like these days.
Well, you get looking at like, I know I'm stepping on toes. I don't mean to do this. But McGregor Avenue's been shut down how many times?
Good Lord, and for how long?
All right. And how much money got spent in that little strip right there? And where did it come from? As I always say again, where did it come from? And I know that somebody told me way back, they got on to me, got mad at me because I was bringing this kind of stuff up as if I was, making them look bad. And yeah, I'm making them look bad because, I mean, I can take you out to some of the schools in Mobile County that don't even have a sidewalk. And they're putting in these nice, fine sidewalks down through Spring Hill area. And what they told me was, well, that's not tax money, that's grant money. I said, well, what do you think grant money is?
Okay, see there? See there?
I mean, grant money comes from taxpayers. Not, it ain't like, now, every now and then some bank or something might donate some money or whatever. But really and truly, you got to go back and look and find out where all this grant money is coming from and this NGO money and stuff like that. And so what all's going on in Minnesota, which scares me, the politics there is
Rotten.
yeah, it's rotten.
Rotten.
And if it's rotten there, can it not be rotten in Mobile?
They let it be rotten before George Floyd riots. I mean, they let Minneapolis burn,
Yeah.
and the cops ain't backing up ICE right now.
No.
They're gonna let it burn again. It looks like.
It may end up going
Oh
that
my
way.
goodness gracious, y'all!
So the money thing is one of our big problems, and again, it goes back to elections and how elections are run. And I think I told you this before, and I've been saying this for years, trying to get people off of this straight ticket vote.
Yeah.
Write in the name.
We need to talk more about that, about elections fraud and election concerns.
Yeah.
Listen, Dr. Douglas Franks is going to be here in the studio this week. He's coming back to Alabama, y'all.
Cool.
If you didn't catch him speaking before, plan on getting him recorded, and you'll get to see him again and hear what he's got to say. Charlie, I want to thank you again for coming and spending some time with me. It's been a
Always.
pleasure, man.
Good deal.
It's been a real pleasure. And don't worry, Howard. He's not going to take your spot. He's
man.
just filling in.
No, I'm just taking a break.
Well, I'm Rob Morris along with Charlie Whitcock for Mobile Pirate Radio on the Sunday Big Show Part 2.
Cool.
Thank you so much for watching, folks, and keep looking up because something big is going down.
It's going down.
Turn up.
Now, do you have to do,
Sometimes I have to turn it off by myself.
yeah,
Yeah. No, see, I told you I don't do
you
that.
don't do